Greetings and salutations, my friend. Happy Sunday. You know the drill. It's Small Channel Analytics Sunday, where we go over the growth of my channel over the last week. Except for today, we are going to be doing things a bit differently than perhaps what you have come to expect here on my channel. I have not put together a slideshow of my analytics because my channel hasn't really moved much in the last week. I think I've gained like 2 subscribers and a handful of views. Not really much to report because I haven't been super active on the channel this past week. Even though it's only been a week since I've posted a video, it feels like an eternity because I skipped my Wednesday video. Now, if you're new here, if this is your first time watching, my name is Laura and I post content all about health, wealth, and happiness in the attention economy. And part of that is this series that I do on Sundays where I do a weekly update of the channel growth here. I do this partially to share my progress with you out of solidarity if you're coming to this as a small YouTuber yourself, but also to sort of like track my personal experience as I grow here on the internet. And that includes things like mindset and time management, which is going to be the primary theme of today's video. So the reason why I didn't post on Wednesday, and normally my normal content that I post on Wednesdays, usually I try to make it sort of about mental health. I'm a grad student going to school to become a counselor, so I try to bring that angle to my discussions of growing an audience, pursuing a career in the public eye, etc., etc. But this past week I didn't post anything on Wednesday, and there's a couple reasons for that, which I will share with you now. So the first reason is that this week was just really busy with school stuff. I had a number of assignments due this weekend, due today, so I had to do those. I have a midterm tomorrow, which I've yet to study for, which I'm not really that stressed about because my professor has been informing our class for the last several weeks that the midterm is going to be insanely easy. And also, the class is human development, which I just took like a year and a half ago. So that information is still relatively fresh in my brain. And also, it's like kind of no shit content, you know? Like, the nice thing about human development is that if you're not sure about the answer, a lot of the times you can just sort of like reflect on your own experience growing up. So I'm not particularly stressed about that, but I have been putting off studying what little amount of studying I intend to do. So I have to do that today / tomorrow before class at 1. So school, I've just had a lot of deadlines in the last week. Another reason why I did not post on Wednesday was because I made a very last minute decision to apply for an internship next semester. So my peer mentor in my program, it has been an intern at the career center at our college, and she was telling me about her experience when we met for coffee over Christmas, and I was like, dang, that sounds pretty great. And my program sends out like a weekly newsletter with job postings and things like that, and so like I saw that this job posting has been open for a while, and I've been sort of like going back and forth on whether or not I want to apply to it. And I wasn't going to, but then at the very last minute, like my mentor came and gave a presentation about the career center and also this open role on Monday. And I made the decision on Tuesday to apply, and the application was due on Thursday. So I spent all day Wednesday and most of the day Thursday perfecting my application to get this internship. And the good news is that I have been invited in for an interview, but that interview is this upcoming Thursday. So I'm sharing all of this to let you know that there's a high likelihood that I won't post this upcoming Wednesday either. And I hate that because honestly, like, I really like the rhythm of posting twice a week. I like the momentum that I feel like I'm gaining. I like having sort of this like high touch experience with YouTube. Like I said earlier in this chat, going a week since my last video, it feels like an eternity has passed since then. And part of that is just because so much has happened in the last week. But yeah, it just posting on like a weekly schedule, while it does open up time and energy for me to like either do other things or invest that time and energy into the channel. uh I think it feels better and more productive, and like I am gaining momentum faster or better, harder, better, faster, stronger, when I post twice a week. I probably will not post this upcoming Wednesday because part of my interview on Thursday is giving a 5-minute PowerPoint presentation to my interviewers. So now I have to prepare that, in addition to schoolwork and such. But actually, that brings me to the next thing that I want to talk about in this video, which is improving my videos. So I talked a bit in my last video about improvements that I would like to make to my channel, including giving my Wednesday videos more structure. My Sunday videos have been doing pretty well. My channel updates have been doing well, I think, in part because the content is interesting to perhaps a wider pool of people than the content that I post on Wednesday. But my hypothesis is that it's also because the information is more structured in my Sunday videos, because I'm basically giving a PowerPoint. You know, I'm taking uh, screenshots of my channel analytics and doing a little picture in picture action where I am going through these screenshots with you and telling you what they mean to me. And so I wanted to inject that same kind of structure into my Wednesday videos that's on more like, yeah, mental health and attention economy content. And I think if I hadn't put that expectation on myself this past Wednesday, I may have been able to put a video out, because like all of a sudden when I was thinking about my Wednesday video, it's like, okay, now I have to like put in a lot more time and energy when I'm making it like a presentation with like a thesis and supporting points, you know? Um the Sunday videos, while they were originally meant to sort of like not be like filler content, but to give me some like structure for posting twice a week, as well as, you know, the other added things of like accountability and sharing my journey with you. Um, but the idea with those initially was that they were supposed to be easier than my Wednesday content, but like my Wednesday quote unquote normal content was going to be where I was putting most of my time and energy, and not my Sunday content. But because of all of the editing required to give you a presentation about my channel analytics on Sundays, my Sunday videos have turned into a bigger project than my Wednesday videos, which is interesting. But so then when I was thinking about posting this last Wednesday and like wanting to do something that was more organized and had you know, a PowerPoint component, a slideshow component to it, I was just like, I don't have time. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I don't have the bandwidth. Like, I need to submit this application. And I wonder that if I hadn't said or decided in last week's video that I was going to start putting more effort into my Wednesday content, if I would have been able to put something out on Wednesday. I with this whole experiment here on YouTube, I'm really trying to lean into quantity over quality, which I know is not the common advice that you hear. And I understand why so much advice is quality over quantity. I think it feels better as a creator to be able to put as much energy and love into your project as you can, and then like putting it out when it's done instead of sticking to a rigid schedule and just like pumping stuff out in order to feed the algorithm. But as a recovering perfectionist, I am really trying, I'm always trying to get out of the quality over quantity mindset because it paralyzes me. As we saw this last Wednesday, my desire to make my Wednesday video more perfect stopped me from even starting it, right? Like, I didn't even so much as come up with an idea for it. So, yeah, I think that if I post this upcoming Wednesday, it's going to be something quick, easy, sloppy, dirty. Something that I can just, like what I'm going to post today, something where I can just kind of talk to camera, do really the most minor edits at the beginning and the end, and post it super imperfect. um, and really, like, the purpose of this is to maintain the habit, right? I think another, going back to what I was saying about momentum, skipping this last Wednesday and going a whole week between videos lost me a lot of like energetic momentum, right? Like, and perhaps part of it is because YouTube had to go further down my list of priorities than normal because I had all these deadlines and sort of like one-off things. But yeah, I just, it's like suddenly like returning here on Sunday felt harder, felt more burdensome than it has felt. And a few weeks ago, I missed a Sunday video, and I felt really similarly between those Wednesday videos. I think posting twice a week is really important at helping me feel like I stay engaged with the channel. All of that to say, I don't know if you can expect to see me or not on Wednesday. Um, I hope you will see me on Wednesday. If you do, it's going to be something like this where, like I said, quick, dirty, simple, easy, just chat and post. Not optimized, not polished, not super edited, just like something to keep my own streak going, you know? I think kind of where I'm at with uh, improving my Wednesday videos then is I may have to sort of postpone my intentions of giving more structure to my Wednesday videos until maybe after the school year's over, to be perfectly honest. I've done 2 out of my 3 midterms. My third midterm for the semester is tomorrow. The week after next is spring break, so I'm hoping to be able to maybe like get ahead and pre-record some videos. But if I do that, I'm not going to be able to do slideshows with all of them. So, but something is better than nothing, right? Um, in my case, pursuing quantity over quality feels better for me, at least at this point in my career and YouTube journey. I do anticipate that that will change. Once I get my channel monetized, I may go down to once a week and be putting more effort into once a week videos. But yeah, for now, I think I need to slow down on my uh, desire to improve every video. I think, yeah, right now my job is just to keep showing up, even if I am showing up super duper imperfectly. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm doing today. If I post on Wednesday at all, that's what it'll be on Wednesday. And then a week from today, we should be back to sort of normal content, normal slideshow, going over the numbers kind of stuff. So, yeah, just there's my channel update. No analytics for you because, like I said at the beginning, there's not really much to report. Not, I didn't do terrible this week. I didn't do great this week. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, given that I really phoned it in on the channel, I'm pleased with the little growth that it did have. So I hope this has been something to watch. I hope you don't feel like you've just wasted however long I've been yapping. Um, if you did, that's fine. So sorry. Come back next Sunday and it'll probably be better, maybe. Cool. Maybe see you on Wednesday. Maybe I won't. I don't know, but I'll for sure see you next Sunday. Bye.